from 10 to 3 p.m., but the ribbon cutting will be at 10. And the lady that rented the golf course cafe, the ice maker was removed from upstairs to downstairs because we actually have to have 8 bags of ice per day for the golf course. So we need to make up our mind. Steve was kind enough to get me some quotes today. Y'all want to look at them on ice makers. That was like a small ice maker, possibly we could put upstairs and leave the big one downstairs so we won't have to load that thing back up. They moved it down when nothing was really going on at the cafe. And they utilize it. So my question to you is, do y'all want to buy eight bags for ice a day, and they have to come in and get it and take it out there, or would you like to purchase another ice maker for the upstairs with our new?
I would say long-term, we would need to invest into something for upstairs, just for the sake of.
Right. And her opening, I think, is in 2 weeks, so, whatever decision we need to make, we, probably have to make that pretty soon, so we can. Another item that wasn't budgeted for, but.
Mayor, on the 12-step program, have we secured them?
Yeah, well, Joe and I discussed it. I told him Davis Park would be okay with me, and Joe mentioned the Kennedy property, the Kennedy building.
Okay. So I had thought about where they used to hold court under the library at.
Well, I hadn't talked to Debbie, but someone told me they thought that they were using that for something to do with the library. Now, like I said, I hadn't talked to her, but that was the 2 options. So if, I was going to tell them tonight. But I did tell Joe that the Kennedy property, you may have to go through that board. How does that work, Lord? When y'all moved the senior citizens over there, did you have to go through the board, or did you just move them over? I wasn't here then, so.
Actually, the city has that lease still, Stuart.
Yeah, if it's leased and if it fits within the parameters of that lease, we don't need to go back to the
Okay,
board.
well,
That's
it
what-
would.
That's not to say it wouldn't be a good idea to get there, just rubber stamp on what we're doing, especially if it's something unusual.
Okay.
Like moving the building.
Okay. No.
Just
You-
a place for
utilizing
them to
it.
meet, a building for them to meet in.
Yeah, we've got it leased. And then in terms of our lease, I can't imagine that something in the lease that prevent us from just doing that under our lease authority. So I don't think you need the board approval to do that.
Okay. So just tell them they use Kennedy property. It's once a week, I think. And, or maybe it's once or twice. But anyway, it could be anywhere, it could be a person my age down to 15. I mean, it's certainly a needy thing here, Citronelle. Drug addictions, alcohol addictions. This is a group, support group that's needing to try to help these
Is it
people.
sort of a sublease or just a lease for more for those?
Oh, yeah, they just want to meet a couple nights a week from now on. But the building's not being used for anything right now.
Well, I'd have to look at the lease and read it to make sure that my response right now would be, I don't see a problem with it. I'm not gonna read the lease unless y'all ask me to, but I don't see, I think under our lease authority, under the lease, I don't know anything in that lease that I would call it, the city can just allow someone to use it. If we subleased it, that might be an issue. I still think we probably could sublease it if we wanted to, but I don't see a problem. Mayor, Brad Walker's on the list. I know we gotta get out there real quick. Mr. Walker has contacted me about the impounded cars issue. I know about the issue. He's got a lawyer. He's in the middle of a world claim out in Mobile about the impounded cars. It's a pending litigated issue. He put us on notice of a claim. My advice to all of you is, with y'all's permission, is to let me respond to Mr. Walker. Brad, I know his claim's about. I think Brad's probably entitled to a formal response from me. Typically, I would keep my comments in private, and I'm not going to divulge anything that I would consider a attorney-client privilege matter But with your permission and the council permission, I would prefer to be the only one that responded to him due to the claims that are just flying back and forth. And I probably am gonna give him a little bit of just a response of what I think the legal issues are with your permission. And to the extent that y'all have any questions, then I would recommend that y'all vote to go into executive session, and I'll give you a legal opinion involved. But I'm probably gonna give him a partial legal opinion to cover it, just because I think he's probably entitled to one.
We will be going into executive session.